A very nice question for class 10 students. Here the decomposition of calcium nitrate is being shown, and we know that when nitrates are being heated, the salt gives two gases as products. One is nitrogen dioxide, the another one is what, oxygen. And a little bit extended knowledge. The first question is very easy, that how will you write or a balanced chemical equation. The simple copper 2 nitrate, the Cu NO3 twice decomposes to give copper oxide. The first product is always oxide, along with nitrogen dioxide and dioxygen gas. Now when you see, the oxygen is already balanced, but what about nitrogen? Because here two nitrogen atoms are there. So to make it 4, to make it 2, if I multiply this by 2, then what will happen? The number of oxygen atoms are not balanced. Now for that, for trial and error method, once you go step by step, then still you don't get a particular answer. So the solution is 2 moles of copper nitrate decomposes to give 2 moles of copper oxide plus 4 moles of nitrogen dioxide plus dioxygen. This is as simple as the decomposition of lead and nitrate, because it also gives lead oxide. So here 6 oxygen atoms are, let's say copper is balanced, nitrogen 2 nitrogen atoms are there. So if I do so, oxygen becomes 4 plus 2 plus 1 7, and here it is. Okay, so very nice question for class 10 is here. It is simply a decomposition of copper nitrate, as similar as the decomposition of lead nitrate. And in diagram it is shown that the gases which are coming out are transferred to two different sections. One where it is dissolved in sodium hydroxide, the other one, this is known as downward displacement of gases or water. It is one of the method to collect gases on the basis of their solubility in water as well as the density. So very nice question is that write the balanced chemical equation. It is as simple as the decomposition of lead and nitrate into lead oxide, as well as nitrogen dioxide and dioxygen gas. So I will not go much in depth for this. It gives copper oxide plus nitrogen dioxide plus O2. Now when you see copper is balanced, nitrogen is not balanced. So when you put 2 here, again the oxygens are not getting balanced. So what is the remedy? 2 moles of copper nitrate gives 2 moles of copper oxide plus 4 moles of nitrogen dioxide plus O2. This reaction very well. Now see the question 2, question 3 and question 4. Very nice question. Why only oxygen is collected? Why two different ways of collection of gases or separation of these gases? So the reason is nitrogen dioxide is acidic oxide, because non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So it easily reacts with sodium hydroxide and gives salt. But it doesn't happen with oxygen. Even the solubility of oxygen in water is very less. Now when the oxygen is transferred to another container where water is kept, and this is known as downward displacement of water. You can search on Google what is this downward displacement. So through downward displacement, this oxygen is being collected. The reason is what? Solubility of oxygen is very less. So when oxygen comes from here, it easily displaces water out of this test tube, and जो empty area दिख रहा है, that is the area where the oxygen gas is collected. Why different ways? दोनों दिखा दिया कि इसका एसिडिक प्रॉपर्टी, इसका वाटर सॉल्युबिलिटी बहुत कम है. इवन अगर तुम बोलो कि यहाँ पर अगर NO2 को लेने जाओ तो नहीं जा सकते, क्योंकि तुमको पता है दैट नाइट्रोजन ऑक्साइड्स व्हेन डिसॉल्व्ड इन वाटर वो एसिड रेन में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं, तो सॉल्युबिलिटी है यहाँ पर. सो यहाँ पर NO2 को भी नहीं ला सकते. सो दैट्स वाई टू डिफरेंट वेज ऑफ सेपरेशन बोल सकते हो. बेसिकली ये कहाँ पर यूज होता है? तो जब ऑटोमोबाइल्स में या तो कोई फैक्ट्रीज में जब गैस प्रोड्यूस होता है, जब वो नाइट्रोजन डाइऑक्साइड या तो नाइट्रोजन के ऑक्साइड्स होते हैं, तो उसको एनवायरमेंटल कंसर्न से उसको पहले न्यूट्रलाइज किया जाता है. कैसे करोगे? तो वो गैस को सीधा पास ऑन करते हैं सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड कंटेनर में, तो वो गैस सॉल्ट में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा एंड रेस्ट ऑफ द एग्जॉस्ट कैन बी एलिमिनेटेड आउट. यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन पूछा है कि ऑटोमोबाइल इंजन में पता है कि एज अ बाई प्रोडक्ट बोलो या तो डिफरेंट गैसेस आर बीइंग प्रोड्यूस विच आर हार्मफुल फॉर एनवायरनमेंट, बट क्यों प्रोड्यूस होते हैं, कैसे प्रोड्यूस होते हैं? तो सिंपल लॉजिक है कि जब भी स्पार्क होता है, बर्निंग ऑफ फ्यूल होता है, तो टेम्परेचर जो होता है बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, एंड एट दिस टेम्परेचर एयर के अंदर ही जो नाइट्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन है वो दोनों एक दूसरे के साथ रिएक्ट कर लेते हैं एंड दे कन्वर्ट इनटू व्हाट? ऑक्साइड्स ऑफ नाइट्रोजन. पहले नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड्स नाइट्रोजन मोनोऑक्साइड बनता है, वो वापस ऑक्सीजन के साथ रिएक्ट करके वापस किस में कन्वर्ट होता है? NO2 में. सो सेकंड, थर्ड एंड फोर्थ क्वेश्चंस आर देयर जो थोड़े नए हैं. अदरवाइज बैलेंसिंग केमिकल इक्वेशन of decomposition of copper nitrate is as similar as what? Decomposition of lead nitrate. So you can share such kind of questions on Gmail and you can get the answer of this for economics as well as what? Chemistry. Thank you.